Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. So Arizona's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense, and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Bringing pressure. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The Michigan State Spartans offense out there for their first possession. Easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
And the Spartans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Toss it to the back, running left. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Fafita. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. These are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down coming up after that running play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last position, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Childs. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Inside the 10. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Fights off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Arizona has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. A short throw complete to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It's a nice job of picking up the 1st down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in Eastland.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Did he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this is the chance you take, throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow. Puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He'll pitch it. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and move toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Catch made over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Looks like Arizona will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
And the Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Oh, and nothing. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now they'll run it on the draw. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Got space, looking to score. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Pickup, you got the first down on the ground. That's a great job, but remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Crucial third down play after that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Offense getting set. It's second down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. They'll run it here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You